Broadcasting live from Parking Company of America, this is Andrew Hafner, host of the Wichita Thunder Parking Show, where you will find news and analysis for the Wichita Thunder, parking locations for the games, and news around the ECHL League. The Wichita News segment, brought to you by Parking Company of America, is a leader in the hotel and hospitality service industry, providing shuttle services, parking management, event parking management, and valet services. Check out parkpca.com to find out what other services they provide. Give their corporate office a call at 1-888-220-1282 or contact Andrew at 316-264-0585 to give you an analysis for any services your company needs. Broadcasting live from the Parking Company of America Sports Desk, this is the Wichita Thunder Parking Show. It is now time for your Wichita Thunder News, brought to you by Parking Company of America Sports Desk with your host, Andrew Hafner. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Wichita Thunder parking studios from the Wichita Thunder Parking Company of America Sports Desk. This is Andrew Hafner. There was some exciting Wichita news, especially for the ECHL League, for Interest Bank Arena, and the city of Wichita, and any for the economy for Wichita, Kansas. On December 7th, in a press conference, the Wichita Thunder and the ECHL Premier AA Hockey League announced the selection of Wichita as a host city for the 2020 ECHL All-Star Classic. The game will take place on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020 at Interest Bank Arena, and will also include the official induction ceremony of the 13th class of the ECHL Hall of Fame. The Thunder will also host the ECHL All-Star Game Fan Fest on Tuesday, January 21st, 2020. Tickets and information available along with sponsorship opportunities will be announced at a later date. We are very excited to bring ECHL's signature event to Wichita and the Thunder fans, said ECHL Commissioner Ryan Circling. This showcase is more than just an opportunity to highlight our players, but also recognize the history of hockey in the league and celebrate the Thunder's impact on the community of Wichita. The annual mid-season showcase is attended by representatives of the National Hockey League and the American Hockey League, and since its inception has produced 67 players who have gone to the play in the NHL, including 51 since 2002, when the format was changed and featured a young prospect. In 2020, the ECHL All-Star Classic will be the first time the Wichita to host its annual All-Star Game, with traditional generates over $1 million in economic impact, and guests, players, coaches, and fans occupy hotel rooms and spend 3 days in the East host city. This is why I had said earlier when I first in the introduction that it's a great economic impact for the city of Wichita and the surrounding businesses here in Wichita. Wichita is a tremendous sports city capable of hosting sports events of all magnitudes, including hockey, said Brian Hardgrove, Executive Director for Sports Development at Visit Wichita. We are looking forward to showcasing the award-winning Interest Bank Arena as well as the city's many amenities as well-known hospitality. General Manager of the Wichita Thunder, Joel Lamardo, says he is proud to bring the action-packed event to Wichita. We are honored to be the host of the 2020 ECHL All-Star Classic. There are many talented players in the ECHL, and it is exciting. It is not only a host such talent or our home risk, but it also provides such a unique opportunity for our community to witness this level of skill firsthand. So this is it's a huge event for the city of Wichita. I am very excited to put this out on our podcast for the day. The next game now was on the 9th of December. Wichita closed. This is the last game, but they kind of swept Rapid City over the weekend. Wichita closed out a 3-game set on Sunday afternoon against Rapid City and completed the weekend sweep for a 2-0 win at Interest Bank Arena. Stuart Skinner stopped 30 shots and grabbed a second shot at pro Ralph Committee, and Mark McMillan provided the offense, helping the Thunder to their 5th straight win. The two teams skated to a stalemate in the first period, which had several chances to get on the board for us, but Tyler Parks was sold his net for the rush. He stopped the breakaway chance from Nolan Veskley to keep the game scoreless. In the second, Wichita struck first on the power play at 7:37. Committee received a pass from Dalen Stevenson, and he buried a one-timer to make it 1-0. At 13:60, McMillan tipped home a point shot from Camardi Textrana and increased the lead to 2-0. Both teams unloaded 10 shots on the net, and the third, Rapid City pulled Parks with just under 2 minutes to go for this extra attacker, but failed to get the board, and Wichita skated away with the win. Wichita has power play goals in 5 straight. Camardi had goals in his last 5 contests, netting 6 over that span. He also had back-to-back 2-point outings. Stevenson finished the week with 5 points. Textrana had assists in his last 5. The Thunder head out of town for the next 3, starting Friday in Fort Wayne against the Commons. This basically wraps up the edition of the Wichita Thunder News. Up next, after the break, we will be discussing the ECHL news for the week. Parking Company America is family owned and operated since 1964. They specialize in parking and transportation services. If your company is in need of shuttle services, tram services, black car services, and hospitality services, please visit their website at www.parkpca.com. Their local office phone number is 316-264-0585. So if your company is in need of parking and hospitality services, they are the company for you. This is Andrew Hafner, the host of the Wichita Thunder Parking Show. We are now on TuneIn Radio and Speaker Podcast Radio. Please search the Wichita Thunder Parking Show, where you will get news and analysis of the games, parking locations for the games, and news around the ECHL League. This is Andrew Hafner, the host of the Wichita Thunder Parking Show, with your ECHL news from the Parking Company of America Sports Desk. Welcome back, everyone, from the Wichita Parking Company of America Sports Desk here this morning. We'll be discussing the Mountain Division ECHL news for the week. Alex Brinton leads for the Allen Americans, leads rookie defenseman with 19 points. Allen is 4-0-1 with leading after 2 points. The Americans visit Wheeling on Wednesday and Reading on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Idaho Steelheads, Reed Patrick, had at least 1 point in 5 of the last 6 games. The Steelheads are 4th with 33.79 shots per game. Idaho hosts Kansas City on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Kansas City Mavericks, the Mavericks' Cliff Watson is tied for second among defensemen with 16.7% shooting percentage. Kansas City is 10-3-1 without shooting its opponents. The Mavericks are at Idaho on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The Rapid City Rush, Rapid City's Adam Carlson is third with .929 save percentage. The Rush have outscored their opponents 26-18 in the third period. Rapid City is at Utah on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The Tulsa Oilers, Taylor Soy had 6 points in the last 5 games. Tulsa has outshot its opponents in 9 of the 10 road games. The Oilers visit Cincinnati on Wednesday and Indy on Friday and Saturday. Utah Grizzlies, Caleb Herbert leads the league with 19 goals and 36 points. The Grizzlies have scored first in the 16 of their 22 games. Utah hosts Rapid City on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And now it's time for your Wichita Thunder Mountain Division news. Ralph Committee had 6 goals in the last 5 games. Wichita has scored at least 1 power play goal in each of its last 5 games. The Thunder are at Fort Wayne on Friday, Cincinnati on Saturday, and the Kalamazoo on Sunday. This wraps up this week's edition of the ECHL Mountain Division news. After the break, we will be discussing what's popular in social media. Does your company need to transport clients or guests to the airport? Then Parking Company of America, family owned and operated since 1964, is the company for you. Please give them a call at 316-264-0585 or visit their website at www.parkpca.com, a leader in the hotel and transportation industry. You are listening to the Wichita Thunder Parking Show with your host, Andrew Hafner.
Concerts, kids shows, adult shows, and of course, Thunder hockey games. Wichita is full of entertainment, and it's at Intrust Bank Arena. And you need to find parking convenient for you. And that place is Union Station Parking. Easy, convenient, and only $5. Check them out at 906 East Waterman Street and make your parking simple. Plus, sign up for their promotional card, a $50 value for only $40.
That's 2 times for free.
For more information and to pick up your promotional card, stop by the main office at 603 North Main Street. Plus, find information and more locations at parkpca.com. Union Station Parking.
Broadcasting live from the Parking Company of America studios, this is your host, Andrew Hafner, with the social media segment. Sponsored by Parking Company of America, the leader in the hotel and hospitality service industry, providing shuttle services, parking management services, event parking management, and valet services. Please check out their website at parkpca.com to find out what other services they provide. Give their corporate office a call at 800-220-1282. Hello everyone, this is Andrew Hafner, your host of the Wichita Thunder Parking Show, back with your social media update for this week. The Wichita Thunder, now on their Twitter page, they have said, it looks like about 13 hours ago, said it's earned his second pro shutout while Cromartie and Easy Mac 16 provided the offense in a 2-0 win against Rapid City. Read more. The Wichita Thunder says 18 hours ago also tweeted out, it says fight 3 separate allocations ensue after the Colts jumped 4-0. He gave a 5-minute aggressor. And said it's a goal, shows out a picture. And then Intrust Bank Arena, the Wichita Thunder retweeted, Wichita Thunder wrap up their game against Rapid City on the 9th tonight. Come cheer on to win at 4:05. Tickets to be purchased at the door. And then this was 15 hours ago. Looks like says thank you Thunderdog and the Wichita Thunder for a perfect night of hockey. That is a retweet from the hockey. And then 2 hours ago, the Rapid City Rush, the Wichita Thunder retweeted the Rush once again run ahead in a red hot Wichita Thunder squad. The Rush were held to 0 of 5 on power play attempts, including 5 of 3 opportunities in the second period. And then, so that's another popular thing with this kind of wraps up your social media update for this week's podcast of the Wichita Thunder Parking Show with your host, Andrew Hafner. Up next, after the break, we'll be discussing your parking spot segment. Parking Company of America, a leader in the hotel and hospitality industry services, specializes in front door services, customer service, ambassadors, valet parking, transportation management, trams, black car services, fleet maintenance, security staff, and office staff. Please give them a call today at 1-888-220-1282 or go on the web at www.parkpca.com to get your service analysis scheduled today. Please reach Andrew at the local office in Wichita, Kansas at 1-316-264-0585, and he will sit down with your company to give you a service analysis your company needs.
Concerts, kid shows, adult shows, and of course, Thunder hockey games. Wichita is full of entertainment and it's an InTrust Bank arena. And you need to find parking convenient for you. And that place is Union Station Parking. Easy, convenient, and only $5. Check them out at 906 East Waterman Street and make your parking simple. Plus, sign up for their promotional card, a $50 value for only $40.
That's 2 times for free.
For more information and to pick up your promotional card, stop by the main office at 603 North Main Street. Plus, find information and more locations at parkpca.com. Union Station Parking.
It is now time for your parking spot segment brought to you by Parking Company America, the leader in the hotel and hospitality service industry, providing shuttle service, parking management, event parking management, and valet services. They may be reached at 1-888-220-1282. It is now time for your parking spot segment with your host, Andrew Hafner. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back off of the break. Now we'll be talking about different parking locations in the city of Wichita where you will be able to park for the Wichita Thunder Parking Show games. The Wichita Thunder games, different locations are around the city of Wichita. There are some private lots. Some of the private lots range from zero. You don't have to pay anything for about $5 for parking. The city of Wichita has parking from lots A through D to park at, and usually they range between $5 for parking, and closer by, I believe it's about $10, a little bit higher the closer you are to InTrust Bank Arena as well. The private lots in town are pretty close by as well, pretty convenient, right across the street. They have some parking as well. I think they go about for $10, but just underneath the railroad tracks, we have Union Station parking and 906 Waterman parking. They have $5 parking for the Wichita Thunder games. This does it for your parking spot segment with your host, Andrew Hafner of. Thank you for listening to the Wichita Thunder Parking Show, sponsored by Parking Company America, with your host, Andrew Hafner. Please share this with your friends on Facebook and retweet on Twitter.